Hi and welcome. My name is Trish. Welcome to Cancer season. The sun is moving into Cancer on the 21st of June. So we're going to take a little look at some of the things that could be playing out during this Cancer season. And then I'm going to pull some tarot cards for each of the signs for the week ahead. So let's take a little look here. I'm looking from the 19th of June. Now 19th of June we currently have still Gemini season. We still have the sun sitting in Gemini, but it is currently right now it is forming a square aspect with the planet Neptune. Now because the Gemini is a mutable sign and Pisces, where Neptune is sitting in its last degrees, is also a mutable sign, therefore these are forming a hard aspect. So it's a bit of a hard, difficult, challenging aspect of a square. So it can show ways that these two energies kind of have to work together, and it could show like blocks, hurdles, or resistance here. There's like a resistance, but it shows that they have to in some way work together. The sun being communication, like the sun being fulfillment and vitality, your energy levels. Gemini being, because we're coming out of the Gemini season, but we're talking for today. So Gemini being all about communication, socializing, lots of energy. It's a very busy sign, mental sign. It's lots of energy coming through mentally. It's a sign of air, so therefore it's in the mental realm is where it works. So we're shining our light in vitality and our mind vitality, sitting conjunct Neptune. So perhaps there's a little bit of tiredness here, or there's a little bit of brain fog or fantasy thinking. There's something quite going on here around illusion or seeing truth. So we're either going to start to shine a light and see the truth. Right now we'll be looking at things that's playing out in the world that perhaps we thought were true and are not. So we might be shining a light on disillusionment in that way. We could be shining a light on seeing, questioning things, questioning what's going on in the world, questioning what's truth and what's not truth, what's fantasy and what is real. So this could be playing out right now at this time as well. So this is the energy of, it's also meditation energy. Neptune's all about tapping into source, spirit teams, God, universe, trust in the universe, breaking down the walls, breaking down the boundaries. And here we're talking about the energy of fast-paced mental Gemini. So we could be thinking more about our spiritual self and trying to because it's a square aspect, it's kind of butting up against each other. So perhaps we're trying to find a way that our emotions and because we're coming into an emotional sign of Cancer, our emotions, our thoughts with current Gemini, and our flowing energy of spirit with Neptune can kind of all work together. So we're looking at ways that we can have balance out our mind, body and spirit over this time. Now just jumping ahead to the 21st of June. 21st of June is when Sun enters the sign of Cancer, which is Cancer season. Cancer is all about your intuition, can bring opportunities of heightened intuition. It's more getting in touch with that moon self of, moon's all about emotions, represents emotion. So it's about getting in touch with our emotional self and what fulfills us emotionally. Cancer is also can represent mother here as well. So it can bring to light things around motherhood here as well, but it's also about protecting and nurturing. So over this time you could feel more protective of people around you. You could feel more protective of yourself, more protective of your words, protective of your heart here over this current season of Cancer. Now we have got playing out here a nice little conjunction going on with Venus, Mercury and the Sun, all sitting together in the sign of Cancer. Mercury is about communication, it's about expression, it's about learning things, questing, advertising, all of that kind of thing. It's Gemini, it's the Gemini's ruler, so it's got the energies of the Gemini. Now we have Venus, beautiful energy, rules Taurus and Libra, so it's got that energy of seeking balance and harmony and comfort and art and beauty, creativity. It's got that kind of energy as well. So we've got this nice little conjunction going on. The energy feels very flowy, it feels very calm. I feel the energy to be a little calmer than what it has been in Gemini season. So I feel we're going to hopefully we're going to get some nice positive readings throughout the tarots for each of the signs. But this conjunction that's playing out right now could bring more communication with loved ones. It could bring more balance and harmony through communication, through understanding and listening to what other people are saying. It could be other people could be hearing what you're saying. So it looks like getting a better balance between communication in some way. So hearing and speaking. So it's like there's more opportunities here to be heard, opportunities to get a better balance within relationships around give and take as well, playing out over this time. So when I'm looking for positive readings, I always like to take a look at Jupiter to see where Jupiter is. It's a planet of growth and luck and expansion. So joy and jovial and fun and all that kind of stuff is where I see when I see Jupiter. And I want to make this reading this week a little bit more positive. So taking a look at Jupiter, it's sitting next door in Gemini. Now Jupiter takes about a year to go through, to go around the chart, and it has only just recently moved. Let me just check back. It is currently at 5 degrees of Gemini. So let's go backwards. Okay, 2 degrees, 1 degree. Basically, it moved on the 28th of May. It moved into the sign of Cancer. We had it, into the sign of Gemini. So we had beautiful Jupiter moving signs over this last week. So that could do, especially if you've got any big planets or your ascendant line is sitting at early degrees. You'll feel this, or if it's sitting at the end degrees. But right now, as we move into the 25th of June, it's currently sitting at 6 degrees. We have playing out here with this big Jupiter is we have it sitting in trine position, which is a good aspect in astrology. Trine means that these two energies work together well. They play together well because they're both in the same element. So they're both air signs. Aquarius is where Pluto is sitting, the planet of great change and transformation, is sitting here in Aquarius early degrees, while the Jupiter is sitting early degrees in Gemini, also an air sign. So these are working really well together. So what's happening here is certain issues and situations in your life is expanding for you to see what you need to transform. So certain things are happening around, or even opportunities are stepping into your life for you to make great changes and transformations in your life, particularly if you've got anything such as your ascendant or important placements in your charts that are at the early degrees of 00 to 02, because that's where we've got the currently sitting with Pluto. So there's beautiful energy. It's trine energy. It's working in harmony together to try and make big changes and transformations to take you to where you need to be. So positive, really beautiful energy here. Also feeling the other thing that I'm going to look at here is beautiful. I'm sticking with the positive energy here. So we're looking at the Sun sitting in conjunction with Venus and Mercury. That's what we're going to read on today with today's chart. We're going to look at how you'll be affected by the trining energies of Jupiter and Pluto, as well as the conjunct energies of Mercury, Venus and Sun. Let's get into these readings. Welcome, Aries, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. We are looking at positive readings today. We're looking at Pluto, which is the planet of transformation, forming a trine with Jupiter, the planet of expansion, luck and growth. We are also looking at the beautiful conjunctive energies of Sun with Pluto, with Venus sitting in the house of Cancer. So lots of beautiful energy here to tap into your intuition, tap into your feelings and emotions here, to work in harmony with other people. Okay, so we've got the Page of Cups in the reverse position, as well as the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Sorry, a light hits it where I have it placed and I can't see, and I can't read that on the screen. So we have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse position. That's just asking you to be careful with your money, basically. So where we have normally the 10 of Pentacles, it's about abundance of money and things coming to completion and being handsomely rewarded and for effort put in. Here we're looking at restraining your spending a little bit, so tapering it in a little bit. Now with the Page of Cups in the reverse position, that's about detaching yourself. Now I'm feeling this is playing out with the energies that I mentioned about what's going on with Neptune. So that Neptunian energy about opening your eyes, which is playing out early on for the week. For this week here, we're looking at the energies of Neptune being in a square position. So being opening your eyes to reality and what's really going on, and perhaps detaching yourself from illusion or things that are not real. So fantasy thinking and things are not real. So these could be playing out for you. Now I'm feeling with this beautiful energy, I'm looking for positive messages today, Aries. So for the week ahead for you, we've got the beautiful Aries Queen. We've got the Queen of Wands, and she is in the reverse position. Now with this beautiful Queen of Aries, she's a sign of Wands, which is the sign of fire, the same as Aries, and so therefore she is all about action and reaction and movement, impulsiveness, getting things done. But she's in the reverse position. So it's saying over this time, tap into this beautiful energy of this conjunction between the Sun and harmonious Venus with the energies of expressive and communicative Mercury. And here we're asking you to just pull back the energy a little bit. Don't be so impulsive. Don't be quick to move. Don't be all about the action. It's about enjoying the nature. Detach a little bit from action here and less about reaction as well, because I'm feeling this energy here of the moon and Cancer energy. It could be you could have like a very prone to emotional outburst here, quite on the cards, but it's the reverse position of the Queen to say don't overreact, don't be oversensitive at this time. You may need to detach from certain situations so you don't go off like a volcano here for you, Aries. So hope that makes sense to you. Enjoy your week ahead, and I will see you again next week. Welcome Taurus, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. We're looking at positive messages today. I'm taking a look at the conjunction between Venus, Mercury and the Sun playing out in the sign of Cancer. We also have a beautiful trining energy of Pluto, planet of transformation, with Jupiter, planet of expansion, luck and growth. Here we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse position, and what it's saying here is stop worrying. Don't let things get to you. Don't take things to heart, particularly because we have all these planets playing out now in the sign of Cancer. So it's all about the energy of heart, emotions, intuition, sensitivities here. So it's saying don't take things too seriously, don't take things to heart here, Taurus. Now we also have I want to see how the planet Pluto playing out next to Venus for you. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse position. Now what that is showing is that there could be opportunities here for protecting family. You could be very protective over your family. It's a little bit of energy here where Cancer is the sign of protection, nurturing others, families, mothers, as that kind of energy, and it's about that mothering energy of protecting what is yours. Feeling a little bit of toxic energy around here, saying stop worrying about things. I'm hoping moving forward with this energy over this current week or over this season of Cancer, we're going to be able to move into smoother waters. The energy does feel a lot calmer. It feels smoother, more flowing, more connection and more harmonious is the energies I'm feeling. However, I feel like you are having some dramas here that is related to family. It could be related to people not expressing themselves well, or having problems with harmony and not listening to each other. There could be communication problems within the family. It could also be problems around emotions and connections around the family, because we have the Cancer energy here being the energy of emotions and heart. It's ruled by the moon, and it can be people can be oversensitive at this time. They can take things to heart. So that's what I'm feeling. This energy could be playing out within your family, Taurus. So here it is saying don't stress, don't worry too much. It's just planetary placements and they will pass. But try not to be taken in by this over emotional energy that's taking place right now at the moment. We have got the Ten of the Ten of Wands in the upright position is just saying, don't overload yourself, don't take on too much. I feel it's don't take on too much emotional trauma, emotional baggage, emotional tension. Don't take on too much. Don't take it to heart here, Taurus. Now, Venus is your ruler, Taurus, and it is currently in conjunction with Mercury. Mercury about expressing yourself. So here we could be looking at overheated words. So Mercury is about words, so coming through motions, and Moon and Cancer is about emotions. So here these two playing together could bring emotional words, emotional outbursts. So maybe don't take it to heart if somebody has an emotional outburst around you, or just be cautious not to have emotional outbursts at this time. Now we have the wild card for the Suit of Cups, emotional energy. A lot of emotional energy going around you. For you, I feel it's in your family. I feel it's in your comfort zone, so your circle around you. And it feels to be that some people could be having an emotional outburst, or could be feeling more emotional at this time. So don't take anything to heart. Don't worry about this. If you're feeling a little bit more emotional than other times, you just may need to release and let it go. So don't overload yourself. Don't let it weigh you down. You may need to just release here. So thank you for joining me, Taurus. I will see you again next week. Welcome Gemini, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Here we're taking a look at some positive aspects in the chart right now. We have Cancer season coming up in a couple of days. Now, we've got the change card. We've got the death card bringing a little bit of change, and it's embracing the change. Now, what's happening right now is that there has been a lot of planets in your sign, Gemini, over the last couple of weeks. So things like we've had Mercury there, we've had Venus there, we've had the Sun there, all playing out in your chart. So perhaps it's been a time of a lot happening in your house, your sign, Gemini. So here we're looking at change and embracing the change. So it's like a relief. It's a relief that it's all finally moving on to Cancer. So it's moving into the Cancer sign, the sign of emotions and connection, like emotional connection. That's where we have the Venus sitting in conjunction right now. So emotional connections or emotional communication, expressing yourself in an emotional way, getting a nice balance or like connection. What I'm getting here is getting a really good harmonious balance between communication. So what's being said, what's being heard, and being able to communicate and hear other people when they speak and them hear you. So it's a good opportunity for that to happen. I'm feeling like it's definitely a time for embracing the change. It's a relief for you, Gemini. It's a relief that all this energy is moved out of your sign and you get a little bit of a reprieve. You get a bit of a break. Now we have the Two of Swords in the reverse position. You could have some decisions that are coming up for you. Now, especially since we have the Death card in the upright position, that is saying change. You may be looking at a change. You may be looking at something new in your life. So you're really deliberating on which direction to go for you. Now, we have an opportunity for a lot more emotions here. So we could be really tapping into our intuition here with the Cancer season. So it's opportunities to really tap into how you feel about things, how it makes you feel, and use your heart as a navigator here for what is your correct pathway. What is your correct decision here? Use your heart. What makes you feel good? Use that as your compass to guide you in the right direction. Because we are Cancer season, we're ruled by the Moon, we're ruled by our emotions here. Don't get over emotion. Don't get over emotional. Don't forget to balance with the logic of the Gemini. And here that's what we're playing against. We've got this cross swords of the Two of Swords. So we're crossing our logical thought of Gemini with our emotional heart of Cancer. And we're trying to work out what's the best way to go. Perhaps our heart and our head are not aligning here. But we've got changes coming. We also have the Four of Swords, and that is in the upright position, and that is saying just take a break at the moment. Take this time to just breathe. We've been through a busy time in Gemini. We've had a lot of planets there. So right now, just take this time just to breathe. It's beautiful energies that's playing out with this conjunction of Mercury with Venus with the Sun. So use this time just to really tap in, go within, trust your intuition, trust your heart. We're really just tapping into this kind of energy here. Position with Mercury. Mercury is all about illusion and seeing what's right. It's also about tapping into spirit, source, universe, trusting the universe. This card here of the Four of Swords is about meditation and rest. So I'm taking the time here to rest and meditate. I feel it's also opportunity to get some really good sleep. Your brain's not going to be as busy as what it normally is, and you'll be able to get nice restful sleep here, Gemini. So overall, a really good week ahead for you, but a good week for you if you rest your mind, if you tap into your heart with any decisions and just take some time to rest here. Sleep well, meditate. Thank you for joining me, Gemini. Welcome, Cancer, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Now we have got the Sun moving into your sign on the 21st of June. So that's occurring over this week. So this is, and there's a lot of activity playing out in your sign, Cancer. We have a conjunction with Jupiter. So the conjunction is with Venus and with Mercury conjunct the Sun, all in your house. So there's a lot of energy playing out here. Luckily, it's quite beautiful energy. It's very yin energy. I'm feeling with the Venus energy being harmonious and love, opportunities for love, compassion, connection with other people. But I'm also feeling like it could be a time of being sensitive. You could be feeling overwhelmed emotionally for some of you. Now, I've got the Three of Wands in the reverse position, and it's about trying to make a decision on whether you start pulling your energy back, going smaller with something. So not having this grand big scheme, or I feel it's like taking a break over this season of Cancer. So it's a slight little break of tapping back into what is good for you, what is good for your heart. Are you still on track? Are you still going the right direction? Here we can see in the card we've got 3 wands, we've got 3 paths. So we're looking out to the horizon and think, have I taken the right path? Is there a better way? What's my options here? What's my opportunities? And the energy I'm feeling with the Cancer energy is about pulling it back, tapping into your heart, tapping into what resonates with you, tapping in to make sure you've made the right decision so far, and if you're going in the right direction, or if you need to make some changes. Here is what I've got coming up for the week ahead for you. In fact, coming up over the whole month ahead, which is the Cancer season for you, Cancer. The Devil card. The Devil card is saying that there could be emotional fears from preventing you from moving forward. Sitting next to the Three of the Wands card, I feel like it could almost be a fear of moving forward. It's like you've reached a plateau, or you're looking at, having to move into a different direction, or having to move forward in some way, having to step out of your comfort zone, having to make some kind of change, but it's almost like fear is holding you back. This is a card of the Devil. The Devil is also, it's about fear, it's about vices, it's about things that control you, control issues, things that control you. So here I'm feeling you could be like emotionally controlled. Your emotions could get the better of you over this current week, because we have a lot of energy in your sign of Cancer. So just be wary about that. Be wary about your emotionals getting the emotions getting the better of you over this month. I'm feeling with the Chariot now in the reverse position, there could be some delays coming up for you in the current week. So I'm feeling it's a good thing if it is delays, especially since I'm looking at this Three of Wands card, and it feels like it's not in something you want to be impulsive with. It's not the energy of the Devil energy rushing in and just going full on head on. It doesn't feel to be that. It feels like you need to pull your energy back here, not be ruled by fear, not be ruled by vices or anything that is not good for you. Here you need to pull your energy back and really tap into what resonates with your heart here. I feel it's really important for the week ahead for you, Cancer. So thank you for joining me for the week ahead. I will see you again next week, Cancer, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Thank you for joining me, Leo, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Let's take a look at the week ahead for you. Now we have, over this current week, we will have the Sun moving into the sign of Cancer. It's a yin energy, it's very flowing, it's water. It's the sign of water, so it's all about the emotions, it's all about the heart. We are also ruled by the moon. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So here we're talking about emotional fulfillment. We could be thinking about what's good for our fulfillment and our vitality is if our heart is in it. Is it fulfilling our heart as well? Now we have got the Queen of Wands, and she is in the upright position. So she's kind of energy of Leo, because she is about fire. She's a fire sign, just like Leo. So here we're sitting in that beautiful, powerful queen energy. We're sitting in our own power here over this current week. So we're going to use this. We're going to, very generous energy I'm feeling, generous and kind energy coming from love and compassion, and the energy of Pluto, sorry, not Pluto, we've got Mercury conjunct Venus right now, conjunct with the Sun in the planet of Cancer. So all this beautiful energy playing out together, it's working in harmony, it's working to balance. We've got communication here with Mercury, we've got balance and harmony with Venus, and I'm feeling this energy is really flowing right now. It's really positive energy, it's really beautiful soft energy, it's very yin energy. And then we've got this beautiful queen here. Now fire energy, Leo, you are a masculine energy, but I feel a really good balance here. I feel it is like balancing polarities. It's balancing that male energy with the female energy, like the yin and the yang. It's getting a really good balance in your life over this current week. Sitting in your power, positive energy for that. I feel like you're going to be able to, get things done here, take the leadership role, just really take it all in, be seen, be able to shine your light on who you really are and be noticed. It's really good positive energy for you. I have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, and that's saying that things are going to come back around for you. Perhaps opportunities that you've passed on in the past are going to come back around for you. And I'm feeling like the energy flowing here as we move into the sign of Cancer. I feel like we're going to have new opportunities for you to have your heart song. So I'm getting your heart needs met here, emotional songs. That could be meeting new people. That could be collaborating with others and community and working with people in a very flowing, loving way where your energies together can be enhanced. It's like this growing of energy, this beautiful energy of working together with others to create new big opportunities for you, Leo, is what I'm feeling the energy coming up for you the week ahead. Also feeling like taking your time here as well, even though we have that energy of the Queen in the upright position, and she can be a little impulsive because she's also Aries as well, so she can be impulsive, but I'm feeling here the energy of slowing things down a little bit. And now we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position, so this is coming back to earth energy now, back to yin energy, and about doing the work. So it's about putting in the work over this current week to do what needs to be done. You may have opportunities come for you, or you may need to do the work to create these opportunities ahead. So thank you for joining me, Leo, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. I will see you again next week. Welcome, Virgo, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Let's have a look at the week ahead for you. Now we do have the Sun moving into the sign of Cancer on the 21st of June. So it brings us more into a heart-centered space. I'm feeling it could enhance your intuition here. We could have opportunities for you to do what makes your heart sing, to find joy, to find love, to find companionship, to find balance and harmony. We have a conjunction of we have the conjunction between the Sun, Mercury and Venus all sitting in the sign of Cancer. So this is bringing forth opportunities to communicate, to express yourself, to find ways of balancing communication with others, to get a really good intake of give and take, to be heard, to be able to speak, to have other people hear you, to hear others. It's that really good opportunities to have good, strong, clear communication and find harmony and balance with others. I'm feeling here also for you, Virgo, over this current week, I'm feeling that you need to focus your intention here. We've got the Seven of Cups in the upright position, and it's saying you need to focus your attention on what is good for your heart, what is good for you emotionally, what makes you feel like you're getting fulfilled here. Take a look at where you need to do the work, where you need to release, where you need to bring in new energy, because we've got this beautiful opportunity over this current week with this communication. So if there's something you need to express yourself, you need to say it, and it's very important. We had the Sun sitting in the reverse position. Now the Sun is saying, sitting in Cancer, is saying what lights you up, what fuels you, what's your purpose in life, what do you feel like you're doing, what makes your heart sing. You need to be nourished by both the Sun and the Moon. Now with the Sun sitting here in the reverse position, it's saying that perhaps you're not getting nourishment from both the sun and the moon. So are you having your emotional needs met, and are you having your sense of achieving, your sense of expression, and your sense of doing what you're meant to do in this life? Are you having all of those needs met? If not, you need to really focus your intentions, turn inward to your heart and think, what makes me feel good? What lights me up? What fuels my heart? And you need to focus your attention on those things. So finally, one more card for you, Virgo, for the current week ahead. I just pulled a whole bunch of cards, and I'm going to go with the spiritual growth card here. This is a wild card for the suit of wands, which is all about the spiritual realm, and it's about taking the time to tap into universe, tap into source, tap into our guides and guardians here. Release any issues or problems that you're having, and really tap in and give them your intentions. Tell them, what it is that makes your heart sing. Put focus back into the power of your heart, back into the power of your emotions here, and turn that into powerful energy of manifesting an intention. Send it out to the universe and say, this is what makes my heart sing, this is what lights me up, and the universe in turn will send that back down to you. So thank you so much for joining me, Virgo, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. I will see you next week. Me, Libra, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Let's take a look at the week ahead for you. Now we have got the Sun moving into the sign of Cancer on the 21st of June over this current week. What just popped out for you was the Page of Cups in the reverse position, and that's about detachment. Now there's some squaring and transits and aspects playing out with the planet Neptune at the moment, and in fact over the whole sign of Cancer season, we've got Neptune really coming into play here, and I'm feeling it's really going to work your energy over time. We've got some opportunities coming in. It could be opportunities or hurdles, but for you to be able to find boundaries with other people, to detach yourself from what's working and what's not, illusionment, disillusionment, fantasy. You're going to start to open your eyes and see what is working and what is not. You might be able to start to see people for who they really are, and it's about shining your light and being able to see what makes other people tick. It's just what I'm pulling through for you. It's about detaching from what is holding you back, what is a waste of your time, what is fantasy and not real. It's also about being able to tap into boundaries. I'm feeling here as well. It is tapping into source, but I'm feeling like it's more boundaries here. Putting up boundaries or detaching yourself is boundaries. So it's about detaching yourself from the energy of other people when they're in a negative state. Now, with this energy of Cancer season, what's happening right now is a conjunction between Venus, Mercury, and the Sun, all playing out in the sign of Cancer. So for some people, they could be taking this quite overwhelmingly. It's a very emotional energy. It's energy of expression and communication with Mercury, and it's about trying to find balance and harmony with Venus. So what we could be happening is trying to find that good energy of give and take, but it could be causing, like I'm feeling a push and a pull. It could be causing issues or dramas around pushing and pulling and getting good harmonic communication through for some people around you, I'm feeling. So it could be that you need to protect yourself, because Cancer is all about protection and protecting your heart, protecting yourself from the emotional outbursts of people around you. But not just emotional outbursts, it could be emotional negativity where people are feeling a little overwhelmed, and that could just be rubbing off on you. I feel like you could be more intuitive over this time and are more inclined to be able to be empathic and tap into those people's energies. So you need to protect your heart from that. We've got the Knight of Swords in the reverse position, and it's just saying hold your energies back. So this energy is saying that for those people that are not quite coping well with this Cancer energy, this over emotions, overstimulation, sensitivities, and not taking it very well, having outbursts. I'm feeling like you just need to pull your energies back from those people over this current week. Let's find something positive for you, Libra, over this current week, because I really want to make these messages very positive for this current week. We have got the Six of Cups, and that is all about the past card. So we could be having people coming in from the past. You could be thinking about things from the past. You could be having emotional memories coming through for you over this week, Libra. Thank you for joining me. I will see you again next week for your astrology reading. Welcome Scorpio, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Let's take a look at the week ahead for you. We have got the Sun moving into the sign of Cancer on the 21st of June. So we'll be going into Cancer season. So I've got a couple of cards that have just fallen out for you already. So, and we also have playing out as a very tight conjunction in that the house of, in the sign of Cancer is Venus and Mercury. So therefore we have communication with Mercury and we have harmony and balance with Jupiter. So it could be about trying to find harmonic communication or being able to express yourself and be heard. So being able to be heard by others, but also in return you need to hear what other people are saying. So we could be trying to find that communication area here. Now it is quite an emotional sign. We've got a lot of water here. You're a water sign and so is Cancer. So it is, and that's where all the energy is right now. So I'm feeling for you it will be trining you because you're in the same element. So these energies are harmonious to you and they're going to help you and provide opportunities for you. So it's really good energy here. Now the Knight of Wands in the upright position says rise to this energy. This is great harmonic energy for you. We've got trining you is right now so trining Scorpio because you're a water sign, as well as Cancer, where I keep saying Jupiter, but it's not Jupiter. It's Venus and Mercury is sitting right now. So they're sitting trine to you, which is a harmonic aspect to you. So these energies are helpful energies. They're here to help you. Here to help you with your expression and communication. Here to help you find love, beauty, art, creativity. I feel it very creative energy because this is the Wands on the table. It's a suit of Wands and it's the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands charges forward. Is he in the reverse position? No, he's in the upright position. So it is time to charge forward and make the most of these opportunities. This beautiful trining energy is harmonious for you. It's great opportunity. So make the most of it. You can communicate here. You can find creativity, a great abundance of creativity over this time. So make the most of these energies. I'm feeling it's also passionate energy as well. Heart involved. You've really got your heart in this. Whatever it is, it's quite exciting is what I'm feeling. Your heart's really pumping here and it's really exciting energy. So make the most of it and take every opportunity that's presented to you. And if there's no opportunity presented, you need to create your own. You can see I'm talking quite fast for you, Scorpio, because his energy feels very fast-paced. It feels like, wow, I'm just going to take every opportunity that comes my way. There's lots of beautiful energy firing at you, and it's fast-paced fire energy is what I'm feeling. Now we have got the Page of Swords in the reverse position. Okay, so it is a suit of swords about mental activity, and it is saying that perhaps it is a little different to what you're used to. The energy feels as we move into Cancer away from Gemini, we are moving into yin energy, which is your water sign, so your yin energy as well, and it feels a little bit different. The energy feels quite different, but I feel you're very receptive to this energy. I'm feeling you're going to be more receptive to the people around you and more receptive to the energy that's going on around you. You'll be more in touch, you'll be more intuitive. I feel your psychic abilities are going to be enhanced here over this current week, Scorpio. Great reading for you, Scorpio. Make the most of every opportunity over this time. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you again next week. Thank you for joining me, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Let's take a look at the week ahead for you. Now we have got, I just about dropped your card, it is the Lovers in the reverse position, saying that there could be a little bit of a difficult choice ahead for you, Sagittarius. So we're going to see how that plays out with the planets. What we've got is the Sun moving into the sign of Cancer. Cancer is all about the emotions because it's ruled by the moon. It's all about sensitivity. It can be about nurturing. It can be about protecting yourself. For some people, it can be going into a shell of protection, wanting to protect yourself. Now, I haven't mentioned that in any other sign. I feel like it's more relevant to you, Sagittarius. You need to, with any decisions that you're making, I feel like there could be quite challenging or difficult decisions coming up for you over this month. You need to retreat into your shell like the Cancer, where the Sun currently is, and you need to deliberate and get balanced energies from the heart, from your emotions. Now we have the conjunction with Venus and Mercury, also sitting next to the Sun in the sign of Cancer. So these big energies are playing out as well. So what it is saying is you need to learn more with Mercury. Mercury is about expression and communication, but it's also about learning. You need to learn a little bit more here. And Venus is about finding harmony and balance. And I'm finding with this difficult choice, you're needing to find what's going to balance out how you feel about something and how you think about something here for you, Sagittarius. So you're a fire sign, so you're quite energetic and lots of energy, high energy, ruled by Jupiter. So expansion and wanting to go deep, like big here, like big and expansive. But I'm feeling here we're looking at more of a going inward, going towards the heart for the moment, for this current week ahead. So it's about tapping into what makes your heart sing and what makes you feel good for emotionally, what makes your heart sing, where your heart is, what resonates with you most. You could be more intuitive over this time, and I feel you really need to tune into that intuition. Now we've got the Two of Swords, and it is in the upright position. It is also talking about a decision coming up for you, Sagittarius. So we've got a decision, and I feel I just want to say that with all this energy playing out in Cancer, it can be emotions or very emotional. It can be a very sensitive time. Ideally, you'll want to tap into your intuition here and really be guided by your intuition, be guided by your resonance of your heart, so what you resonate most with. I would be less inclined to tap into over-emotional energy, so where you may feel overwhelmed by something, where you feel overstimulated by something. Don't be guided by making any decisions based on this energy of overstimulation at the moment or overwhelming energy at the moment. Instead, be guided by resonance, heart energy, and by intuition. That's going to help you make any decisions that need to be made at the moment. Don't just make decisions or make cuts or whatever it is based on highly emotional energy. So thank you so much for joining me, Sagittarius, and I will see you again next week for your astrology reading. Welcome Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Let's take a look at the week ahead for you. Now we have got in this current week ahead, we've got the Sun moving into Cancer, moving into Cancer season. So we're going to take a look at that energy for you, and the first card that's popped out for you is the Death card, which means there's changes. The energy is going to change and you are going to feel it. And I'm going to tell you why you're going to feel it, because you are a cardinal sign Capricorn, and the Sun is moving into Cancer, also a cardinal sign, which means the energy squaring. It means it's forming an aspect of these energies kind of hitting up against each other, and you have to find a way of merging them together. You've got to find a way that things work together, because they seem to be butting heads at the moment, is that what's playing out for you. So there's some changes. You need to embrace the changes. I feel like it's going to be beneficial for you in the end, but it may feel a bit like getting answers is a bit like butting your head up against a brick wall. So I'm feeling for you, it could be quite emotional with this energy of Cancer being where the Sun is, where Venus is, where Mercury is, finding communication, expression, learning, understanding, all coming from Mercury. Venus is bringing to the table balance, harmony, love, beauty, creativity. With the Sun, it's all about what's been lit up for you at the moment, what is coming to your attention. And I'm feeling it's like what is coming to your attention is what resonates in your heart, because we have the Moon rules Cancer. So we're being drawn back to our heart and to check in with our heart resonance and what resonates with us. Are we feeling emotionally fulfilled? I'm feeling for you, you've got some changes coming with this Death card that's on the table for you, Capricorn, and I'm feeling you're really feeling this energy. You can feel the change between the Sun moving out of Gemini, the mental sign, moving into the emotional sign, and you're really feeling it. You're feeling it because it is, as I said, it's squaring you, it's causing this kind of energy, and you really need to learn ways to adapt to it and to blend it together. So that's going to be really helpful for you, but that's just a little understanding as to why you might be feeling the way you're feeling. You may be feeling overly emotional, or you may be feeling like expressing yourself in quite a harsh way or an emotional way, an emotional outburst, because of the Mercury sitting so close to the Sun in Cancer. So just if this happens to you, it's just good to understand why it's happening, and that in itself will be enough for you to understand why, because we have the Hierophant in the upright position. So having that education and knowledge of why things are happening around you in the planets can help you deal with the situations on a physical level a lot more. It can help free you, because we have the 8 of Swords in the reverse position, and free you from the energies of the planets or what's playing out around you, if you understand that it's not all your fault, it's just what's playing on around you, and that you're going to get through you. It's just a cycle. You're going to be able to move through this and not be so held down by it. So it's about freeing yourself from things that restrain you or feel like your heart's not able to express itself fully, because the sun is sitting in Cancer. So it's about freeing yourself from those situations. Getting more information and knowledge is what's going to help you get through this situation that you're in at the moment. Understanding the situation a lot more being your Mercury, and getting a better balance being your Venus. And that's what's going to help you through the week ahead for you, Capricorn. I will see you again next week. Welcome, Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Let's take a look at the week ahead for you. Now, what's happening is the Sun is moving into Cancer on the 21st of June, playing out over this week. So it's going to be Cancer season, and that's all about the heart, emotional fulfillment, because it's ruled by the Moon. It's about nurturing, protection, feeling very protective over other people, feeling protective over your family. It's about motherhood energy here, and it's about just tapping into emotional energy, tapping into your heart. It's also good opportunity for your intuition to be increased here. It's quite an intuitive sign. Now, what's pulled out for you is the 4 of Swords in the reverse position, and that is just saying that you need to moment of rest is over. It's time to get back out there. So where you've been resting, where you've been perhaps having a bit of a slow cruisy month, or you're not doing what you procrastinating is the word that I'm hearing, maybe not quite doing things you know that need to be done. Time for rest is over. It's time to get out there and start doing this. Start moving, start making effort. Even though it's a water sign, and it's a sign of water sign being the season of Cancer. It's water, it's emotional, it's about connections to people and energy. Here, the card of the 8 of Cups in the upright position does talk about cups are relationships, it's emotions. We are talking about emotions here. We're talking about walking away from emotional situations. So don't engage, because at this moment we've got quite a lot of planets playing out in Cancer. So some people don't handle that very well. They could, depending on what their placements are in their private charts. So they may be having emotional outbreaks. They could be expressing themselves in a very overall emotional way because of Mercury sitting next to the Sun in Cancer. So for you just need to back away from that. So walk away from anyone that's having a bit of an emotional time dealing with that. Don't get caught up in the intensity of their emotions. So it's not directed at you. Don't take it personally. But here your energy is more active energy. It's about getting out there. It's about making the most of the situation. And I've got the final cards for you are both Pentacles. We've got the 9 of Pentacles in the upright position, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles also in the upright position. So Knights are about response movement. They're the ones that take the orders of they come down from the kings and the queens, and then the knights are the ones that carry them out. So the Knight of Pentacles is saying movement. We're going forward, we're moving, but we're moving a very slow way, because the Pentacles is the slowest sign. It moves a lot slower. It's slowing that energy down. It's coming into smaller steps. Even though we have the 4 of Swords in the reverse position saying we actually have to make steps now, we have to move forward and push ourselves out there, but we're doing it at a really nice, slow, comfortable pace. We are Taurus energy here, so it's which is that earthy energy. So it's nice and slow, not going too far out of your comfort zone too fast, just taking it nice and slow. But we've got a really good card on the table for you, and that is the 9 of Pentacles saying enjoy this abundant time at the moment. Enjoy the wealth of abundance and luxury and beauty that's around you. We have Venus conjunct with Mercury, conjunct with the Sun in the house of Cancer. Emotions. We're talking about an abundance of emotional joy, emotional harmony, emotional beauty. It's a beautiful sign for the heart, a beautiful time for the heart. And I'm feeling this energy around you is not just about material wealth, like the pentacles are about material wealth. It's also about emotional wealth, and it's about enjoying the abundance of emotional wealth that's around you for this current week and throughout a lot of the Cancer season. So thank you for joining me, Aquarius. I will see you again next week for your astrology reading. Welcome, Pisces, Sun, Moon and Ascendant signs. Okay, we're going to have a look at the week ahead for you and what's playing on there. Now, what we've got in your house, Pisces, we've got your ruler, which is Neptune, and it is in its final positioning. It's around about 29 degrees of Pisces at the moment, so it'll be exiting your sign soon, but it's sitting there at the end of your sign at the moment. So there's quite a lot of energy here. I feel it's kind of strengthened energy as well. It's like doubling up on your energy here with maybe your dreams, your intuition. These could be getting a lot stronger for you. It's also about fantasy thinking and about seeing the truth of a situation. Now we've got what's playing out, and what's most important this week is that Cancer's moving into the Sun. Sorry, the Sun is moving into Cancer, so that's Cancer season coming up. Cancer's all about emotions as well. It's like you, it's a water sign. So it's all about emotions and tapping into that heart energy. And this is why I feel like it's twofold for you. I feel like your energy, this emotional energy, is quite strong and enhanced twofold, more so than a lot of the other signs, because I feel because of your Neptune that's sitting in your house at the moment, that's really highlighting that energy, because Neptune is very emotional. It's very it's fantasy, it's flowy, it's about tapping into the universe, and you can see I'm flowy here with my energy, and I'm tapping into chi and Tai Chi and yoga and meditation and that kind of energy. It's really heightened energy right now, tapping into I'm feeling dance and movement for you as well. I'm feeling really flowy with energy. Also like music here as well. Beauty, balance, harmony, creativity. I'm feeling all coming together over this energy, because we've got Cancer, a beautiful conjunction playing out there, which is the Sun with Mercury with Venus. Venus again is about beauty, art, creativity. I'm feeling music here as well. I'm feeling beautiful flowy energy going on here, and it's all coming around the heart, because that's what the moon rules Cancer. So what I'm feeling is this double fold of flowing, emotional, overwhelming energy, not in a negative way, in a beautiful positive way. So it's almost like a connection energy, like when you connect in with your spirit team or connect with source and tap into that energy. That's what I'm feeling is playing out for you. It's like this big emotional energy playing out, yes, with the spiritual realm, but it's also playing out in the physical realm as well. It's playing out with emotions and other people, because we've got that Cancer coming into the fold here. Cancer conjunction that's playing out there. We've got that Venus wanting to find love and beauty and harmony and balance with other people. And we've got Mercury wanting to communicate and express yourself and be heard and hear others and engage in conversation. It's all playing out for you. I'm feeling quite strongly with your energy, Pisces. Beautiful energy. I haven't even put down any tarot cards for you. I'm just pulling in the energy of what I'm feeling with these planets that's playing out with this energy here. So it'll be trining, because it is a water sign and so are you. So this energy is harmonic. It is beautiful. It's harmonious. It's this Venus. Venus energy is harmony and balance, and it is sitting in trine to your sign, Pisces. So it is harmonic. So make the most of this beautiful energy to tap into your heart, to tap into what resonates with you most, to feel emotionally fulfilled here. Not only emotionally fulfilled, as I said, with people and fulfillment that way, but it's also tapping into source as well. Feeling with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position, things may have felt a little slow for you. The energy is very slow at the moment, but I'm feeling like you've held back a little bit. You haven't moved forward, or you've been holding back for some reason. Perhaps it's related to your intuition, or oops, we've got the moon here, the moon in the reverse. Now the moon is we're talking Cancer here, because the moon's the ruler of Cancer, and it's also talking about your emotions and tapping in. It's in the reverse position, so it's saying that the path is clear ahead. So where you've been holding back, or where you've held back or have been held back in the past, the moon in the reverse position is saying now the path is clear ahead. So it's a really good time to use this energy of what's playing out in Cancer at the moment in trine to your sign Pisces, to really move forward in what moves you emotionally, what fulfills your heart emotionally. So it's not just tapping into spirit and connecting and feeling emotional connection that way, it's connecting in with other people and feeling their emotions, and empathy and intuition really increased over this time. So thank you for joining me, Pisces. I will see you again next week for your astrology reading.